Use this play to go ahead and attack your opponent for a big 30-yard gainer right over the middle, coming up next. Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that actually shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, so guys, if you're new to my channel and you are looking for basically daily tips to go ahead and take your game to the next level, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also the notification icon, because I try to break down formations that are not commonly getting used by all the top Madden players or just a lot of the tournament players or other YouTubers out there. I try to provide different techniques. Now, what makes my channel unique is that I actually show you full games of me using this against online ranked opponents, so you can see the pros and cons of these different formations. All right, so this is going to be part 3 of a 3-part series out of the pistol strong slot open. Previous plays that broke down was the inside zone, the triple option halfback screen. I also showed you how to attack your opponent off to the right hand side with the shakes play, which is a great money play to go ahead and use against your opponent. Really good unique routes you can't find stock. The next play we're going to take a look at is going to be play action slide, and this allows you to attack your opponent off the left hand side, so that's why I try to focus shakes on the right hand side. Now we're going to go ahead and run this against random zone coverages, because that's what's most popular in the game right now. And we're going to do open field concept and how I'm going to break this down. I'm going to show you what my progressions and reads are. Now if I can jump into play action shakes from one of my base audibles, and there's 2 adjustments I like to make. I like to go ahead and take my inside slot receiver lock and I'm going to put him on a slant route. The reason I do this is that allows my wide receiver to get across the field a little bit quicker into his route, and he pulls his defenders down closer to the line of scrimmage, allowing Richardson's route to get a little bit more wide open. Now another thing I can do if I don't see a cover 4 look is I can take Baldwin and streak him up, and then actually will clear that out and allow Richardson to get wide open 30 yards on the field. But in this type of situation, you can see the guys that are all they're basically all backed up like a cover 4. In that type of scenario, what I like to do is just to go ahead and leave them and the deep comeback route, because that's going to be the first area we're going to go to. So the first place we're going to go to is going to be basically the underneath route, which is going to be the fullback route. I'm going to go ahead and see if any defender actually floats in the area. This is going to be the first area that I'm going to do. I've got play action fake, which is going to work off that triple option. I'm going to see if the defender falls in the area. As you can see, this defender is going to go ahead and take out that flat. Now, if the defender takes out the flat, I know for a fact that this deep comeback route against basically cover any kind of zone coverage is going to generally be wide open. Now I've also got this guy coming in the area too, so I got to make sure I get rid of that ball quickly, because that route is going to be dead. I've also got this crossing route right here that's going to be wide open that I can go and hit too against most zone coverages. So once again, we've got cover 4 look, and we'll go ahead and take that deep comeback route if the defender doesn't fall in the area. We got off coverage, it looks like it's cover 4. We're going to go and streak up Baldwin this time. Play action comes across, and now what's cool about this particular play is that route right there that gets sucked down, and the way this play is architected. So one of the things that I like to do with this play is I like to put this guy on a slant route. Now if you leave his route stock and you don't put him on a audible slant, basically what's going to happen is he's going to get a little bit more depth, and he's going to take these defenders and push them back a little bit higher. So now I know that if I do a slant route, he's going to keep these defenders down, and I can do a down pass lead. And as you can see right here, I'm picking a good 30 yards against my opponent, and if he stays in those cover 4 shells or cover 3 shells. So that's what I do like about this particular play. The way it's set up is that I've got an opportunity to hit my opponent deep over the middle if he's not paying attention. So it's a good way to go and attack your opponent. I've also got this little crossing route that you can hit if he goes into cover 3, and that's that's another area that you can hit your opponent if he's in cover 4. So that's something you want to think about too, and that's one of the reasons why I develop it. But as you can see right here, another huge opportunity to hit him. He went into cover 2, and the cover 2 was just wide open. So once again, to my subscribers, I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channels, commenting, showing this. I'll be showing this particular gameplay on live, basically be rerunning these schemes against live opponents. If you like these type of tips, make sure you hit the like button. I will really appreciate that. And if you guys want to get all these tips well in advance, I'm breaking out basically 6 different formations out of the Seattle playbook with stock audibles. So there's not going to, you can use this against MUT, you can use a MUT, draft champions and whatnot, and have a scheme to go ahead and take your game to the next level. So once again, to my subscribers, thank you for your support, and until next time.